Hey beauties, joining you again today. Different day, different topic though. Let's nail this. Taking our lives to another level as women around the world, shining so that we are illuminating the way for other young women to see that they can too, that they can succeed, that they can excel in any of their passions, that they can check off their bucket list, that they can provide for their family as a single mom or anything else for that matter. That is what Self-Made Woman is here for. And we're going to be bringing you a lot of information, tips, resources, and knowledge from other women and their personal stories, from women in the world of newscasting to celebrities to women that are stay-at-home moms. They're sharing here at Self-Made Woman so that you can live your best life yet. What have we experienced in our lives that can help somebody else have a better life? That really is what gets me totally passionate, so incredibly jazzed up, because I love seeing other people's lives being bettered. And one of the things that I think we should be talking about is money. You know, we've brought this up before. Money is a topic that as women, we are really taught to avoid that money subject. Asking for a raise, talking about how much we'd like to have, or, many other discussions that shut us down when it comes to money. Now, not every woman is like that. I know. So if you're one of the ones that goes, I don't have a problem with money, I don't have any problem with money, then let's have this discussion with you too. I'm going to encourage all of you after this video to go to our Facebook page and engage in the discussion. We are stimulating the conversation so that women can speak out on how they're feeling. And this is super important for us to hear from you. So the topic today is money only rules your life when you don't have enough or you have very little. And so I've heard for a long time people talk about money as if it's a bad thing. And then they wonder why they don't have any. Well, because you're rejecting it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that when money pays your bills? When money allows you to take a break, go on a vacation, not worry about health care or the way you're going to eat? Because, by the way, it costs a lot more to eat the right way than it does, going through a fast food drive-through. And so money is a conduit for a lot of things. I have never, ever witnessed anybody on a lake with a jet ski riding around without a smile on their face, where there's other people on the side of the lake saying, why do they need all that? Well, they're only saying that because, they feel like it's not attainable for them. And for that, I'm not criticizing. I feel bad. They've been influenced by maybe a family that says people with money are bad, or money is not what makes you happy. And you're right. It's not what makes you happy. It makes you happier. Because when you are stressing about money, when you're looking at every dollar, every dime, every penny, when you are counting the days to your next paycheck, when you are looking at your bank account and you're withdrawn, when you are looking at your savings and there's nothing, and you could get laid off any day, that life can happen and you wouldn't be prepared for it. I mean, think about it. What if you needed a brand new set of tires on your car tomorrow? Some tires are, a couple of $100, I guess, per tire, and I'm not the expert here for sure, and others are, $1,200 or more for a set of tires, depending on what kind of car you're driving. And some of you may say, well, people shouldn't be spending $1,200 on a set of tires. Money is irrelevant when you make it irrelevant. And your decisions become relevant upon your income. Let me tell you what I mean by that. If I had a hang up about money, there would be quite a few people on this planet that would not have their families united right now, that would not be spending time together because they've learned how to take their passion and turned it into a business that gives them residual income that's scalable and monetized. If I had said money was not a priority in my life, then my family would not have been able to take care of some health crises, some emergencies that we have in a way that really and truly saved some of our family members' lives. We wouldn't have been able to afford the right kind of care. We wouldn't have been able to be there with them in the hospital. So I think of money as a tool. It's a means. Depending on what you want in life, you can go for whatever amount that equates to. Some people want to put a backpack on and just travel around the world and, feed the hungry. And that is amazing. Do it. If that's your life dream, you go for it. That's not going to cost as much as somebody that wants to build a wellness center or somebody that wants to build a business and impact the world the way that Steve Jobs did, or other incredible entrepreneurs that you would recognize. Creating a solution in this world, formulating products, coming out with patents, all costs money. Don't forget, your mortgage is money, your car payment is money, and so forth. But for me, people ask my husband and I, how much is too much, Cynthia? Because we live a nice life. We have a nice home in a nice area, and we feel safe, and we are happy, and this costs a different amount of money for us. But when, then if we were living in, another part of town, and I've been there, I've grown up with nothing. And some of my greatest achievements have come from realizing that money shouldn't rule your life. But it does rule your life when you have none. My parents lost everything, their businesses, everything went away overnight after a really horrific car accident with our family. And what I can tell you is that the arguments that were on the backside of that car accident, they were in the hospital for a while. Unfortunately, my brother passed away in that car accident. What I can tell you is they argued over two things: how things could have gone differently, been done differently, so that the car accident wouldn't have occurred and my brother would still be with us. And the second was money, because everything that they had built was gone. And now they were focused on not just healing and the process of mourning their son, they were focused on every single penny, where it was coming in from and where it was going. And it was so stressful. So as a young girl, I started a lemonade stand. I wanted to help my parents. And then I went on at 16 years old to start my first business, a sweatshirt business. And I've got this entrepreneurial streak in me. It's not for everybody, but for me, I want to be able to guide that ship or steer that steering wheel when it comes to our finances. And I don't want somebody to tell me we can only make so much or limit us in any way. I am in the impact industry, and I love to impact lives for a better good. And so when people ask Bill and I what is too much money-wise, I tell them it's never too much. Why? Because the more we have, the more people we can help. But that's a passion of mine. I also love the fact that we don't have to worry about looking at every bill. I've been there and done that. And you obsess over money. Money rules your life when that's the case. And I will tell you, money is not the root of all evil. It is not. The lack of money is the root of all evil. And it makes people do really bad things sometimes. It makes people make really bad decisions sometimes. It gives people no hope at times. It helps in no way someone's mindset when they're trying to provide for their family and they're living paycheck to paycheck. It's scary. It's stressful. It plays a toll on your health. So when I talk about money only rules your life when you don't have enough or you don't have any, think about the things I talked about today. And if you're like most of the United States, you have one income stream, and that's good. Some don't have any, and so be thankful. But that one income stream can change everything if it goes away for you in a split second. So embrace abundance. Embrace the ability to believe more in yourself, your capabilities. Embrace the opportunities around you as they come. Don't be scared. Don't live in fear. Fear, most of the time, is not real. Now, if a lion is chasing you, that fear is absolutely real. You need to run like hell. But most people won't ever have to face that, fortunately. So embrace the fact that there are a lot of people doing a lot of great things in the world that have created huge companies and the platforms for helping people around the world with products or services or putting together nonprofits. They all require funding. And the more you have, the more people you can help. Now, maybe you're not like gonna go save the world. And helping people is not your thing, but helping your family is. And I think we all can relate on that level, on that topic. So why would you reject the exact thing that's going to help you help your family have a better life? So the mindset of they just got lucky or people with money are bad, get rid of that. That you aren't worthy, that you weren't born into the right family, get rid of that. Ladies, you are powerful beyond measure. You can accomplish anything. And if you don't believe me, go out and Google multi-million-dollar women, earners, or billionaire women, or women that have impacted the world, or women in history, or how you can diversify your income, because this is about you. And no matter where you come from, what your education is, how much success you've had in the past or how much success you haven't had in the past, I can tell you that you can absolutely create more income streams. You can create more income, and you can create a life where you don't have to obsess over money, and it won't be ruling your life. So the only time that money rules your life is when you don't have enough or when you barely have any. And that's my message for you beauties today. Just go out there and kick butt. Write it down. What are your goals? What are you looking for? Find a great mentor that has achieved those things and join them in finding out what they did so that you too can have success. Take that shortcut. And I want to invite you to join us on tonight's live Women in Business coaching that's taking place at 5 p.m., I believe, Mountain. Please check our website, selfmadewoman.com, for the final information on tonight's live coaching. And I'm excited for you to join us also on the Facebook page. We're going to be posting a question that has to do with today's topic. And when we do, we would really love for you to engage, comment, like. You don't have to agree with us. You can say, listen, I'm fine with no money. I scaled down to a small house. I have no bills. I don't need a car. And money is the root of all evil, if that's what you think. But whatever you do, stimulate the conversation so that women just like you won't be scared of this topic anymore, won't be fearful of the ramifications of wanting to have financial stability, independence, or abundance. Ladies, you're amazing. Rock on, rock hard, and I will see you soon. Have an incredible day, whatever you're doing, because you don't get it back. Take care.